everyone, I hope you're well and welcome back to today's video. For today's video I filmed kind of like my favourite beauty products at the moment kind of video, slapped them all on my face, just showed you how I use them and what my favourite products are at the moment. So if you want to see what my current favourite beauty products are, then carry on watching. So I've already kind of like prepped my skin. It's moisturised. It's a bit oily at the moment, so I have just used like an oil control moisturiser, the one from Clean and Clear. I'm just going in with my NYX Honey Jimmy Up Primer. Guys, I told you about this a few weeks ago in the video where I actually bought it and tried it for the first time. I didn't use it in my T-zone, but oh my gosh, this primer, it keeps my makeup in place all day, even on my oily areas like my T-zone. Like, it's just incredible, and I got it on Amazon in the sale. So I think typically it's £15, but I got it for 10, which is wonderful, and it's just amazing. It gets so tacky but not like really sticky, because I think a lot of people have that kind of like perception, but it really doesn't. And in my like oily areas, it just stays. I was really cautious because like obviously it's like a glowy kind of primer, but when I tell you I tried it here and it just, my makeup lasted all day, and I've never ever seen it, especially with the foundation I was wearing, but it lasted all day and I've used it ever since. And I haven't used my professional, and this has been on the top of my list for a long time now. For foundation, you guys will know, if you've been here since the start, you'll know that I kind of like fluctuate between liking full coverage and like medium coverage or light coverage. Recently I've been loving full coverage just because my skin's been really dull. I'm working on it, okay? I've been slacking with the skincare, but I'm getting back into it. But the foundation I've been loving is the Gosh Dextreme foundation. Whoops! And it's full coverage. This is in the shade 002. I've just been loving this. Like, it's not cakey, it sits well on the skin, so I'm just dotting that all around my skin. And I'm going to blend it out with my Real Technique sponge, but you guys will see the coverage. Like, look already, it's insane, and it also blends really nicely. I got this in my Superdrug haul, so if you want to check back and see what other foundation I got in there, then please do. I think I got around 4. So I'm just going to continue to blend this in. As you can see, the like coverage on this foundation is just insane, and as you can see also it hasn't like caked around my nose or anything. And it's not, the one thing like I want from a full coverage foundation is that it's not like completely matte. I find it just doesn't really like flatter my skin, so when it's a bit more like dewy, and I can like matten it down if I want to, I don't even know if that's a word, but I like it to have a bit of like glow in it. For concealer, one I've been really enjoying recently is the Wet n Wild, I think it's called a Wet n Wild concealer really. Oh, Concealer and Correct Photo Focus, and this is in the shade Fair Beige. It's like really creamy, and it just sits nicely, and it's light enough to highlight on my pale skin, so that's always a bonus. Again, I'm gonna blend this out with my Real Technique sponge as always. And to do my under eyes last, just so it kind of like sets, just because I like it to look as full coverage as possible. And it's like a really nice coverage, as you can see, like it's literally covered everything. Now before I set that in place, I'm going to do my cheek products, purely because they're cream products and I don't want the creams to go weird, even though they don't. I just like to be a bit cautious. The cream contour I've been using since I bought it is the PS My Perfect Colour foundation and contour stick. This is from Primark. It's £2, guys. Like, this is in the shade Rich Espresso. I've been using this since I bought it. I just find that, I've said this before, but because it's a foundation, it just blends so nicely, and it doesn't like cake or like, oh, I don't know what it is. It doesn't like, sometimes like cream contours create that line, but this doesn't do that, and it doesn't dry. It's very nice. I'm just going to use this brush from Real Techniques. It's the Expert Face Brush. And I kind of just dab to begin with, just to blend out any of the rougher edges, and I kind of do like a circular motion. It's a really nice colour as well. They have quite a few colours that you can choose from if you want a lighter contour, but I like it to be this colour, but it will blend out. Another thing I like about this product is that it doesn't like remove any of the foundation underneath. I know that some products will like remove the layer of foundation. This doesn't, it just kind of like melts into it. Been loving two powders at the moment, but the one I'm going to use is the I Heart Revolution banana powder. This is the scented baking powder. It's banana one. I love the packaging. I've got the peach one as well. I just prefer this one for underneath my eyes, really. And the other one I've been loving is the Huda Beauty baking powder. I'm just going to put a bit of that in the lid, not too much though. And I'm just taking the Real Techniques setting brush. And what I do is I just put it on my... I don't really bake. I don't really find that you need to bake with this powder. I just find it lasts. And I start towards my inner corner. I really dab it in. Making sure to press. I don't swipe. I press it in. I don't... Make sure not to swipe it, because I find that sometimes that will remove. And I'll kind of like blend it. Like I would like an eyeshadow or something. And then I'm going to go all the way around my eye, setting this in place. And it just really brightens underneath your eyes, like it doesn't take the colour away. That's one of my biggest things with powders, like they take away the brightness from underneath my eyes, but because it's yellow, it brightens for you. Well, I'm just doing the other eye. Again, packing and then swirling. Get rid of any excess. I feel like it's been so long since I've actually sat down and done a makeup video, which is actually crazy, but it feels like forever. That is literally all I do, and as you can see, it really brightens underneath your eyes and around your face. I just really like the powder. It just lasts all day, and it's really affordable as well. I'm pretty sure it's like £5. But they're gonna go off camera and sort out these brows. You guys know what product I'm using. I'm using the Revolution Pro brow pomade. Nothing different. It's all the same really, so I'm going to go off and do that and I'll be back. Right, I've just done my brows. They're looking very thick, to say the least, but it's only because that's like literally the only thing on my face. So I completely forgot to do blusher, but the blush I've been loving is the Palm Balm, the Beauty Crop cream blush. I completely forgot to do this before I went off camera. But I just take this brush, this is from Wilko's, it's amazing. And I just dip into this and then put it on my cheek. It's really lovely, the colour is lovely, it stays on my cheeks all day. And it's just really wearable and looks really natural. Like, it doesn't like give you that, like, sometimes you get that like line from blush. This doesn't do that, and it's a really nice colour, as you can see. Adds a bit of a glow to the skin. Next thing I'm going to be doing is eyeshadow. Now, the eyeshadow palette I've been loving recently, just because it's all natural shades. I haven't really been wearing bright eyeshadow recently, but I quite like the natural like browns, pinks. So the eyeshadow palette I've been using is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I recently got this. It was in a sale in TK Maxx, guys. Guys, I love TK Maxx. This palette is gorgeous. The shimmery shades are amazing. It smells amazing, and I just love it, really. So to start off with, I usually take the shade Hazelnut, which is this like lighter brown here. I just take that. I don't really prep my eyelids just because I put the foundation on them. You don't really need it. And now I just blend this into the crease. It's a really... The shadows in this palette just blend like so easily, and the colour payoff is amazing. So I literally just blend that until I'm happy with it, which I am. And then the same on the other side. Oh no, this shade is called Salted Caramel. I think I said Hazelnut. Yeah, it's called Salted Caramel. And I kind of just like do like windscreen wipers, and then I blend it out towards the brow bone. And I would take the shade Semi Sweet, which is this one here. And I'll just put that on the outer corner first, and then kind of like blend it in the outer corner and then into the crease, but like right in the crease rather than blending it out. Also, I use the same brush purely because I think it helps to blend the eyeshadows together really, really nicely and really, really effortlessly. And then again, same on the other side. And then all I'll do is take the rest of what's on this brush and blend it underneath my eyes, and then I add a shimmery shade. We can do that in a minute though. I just add this under my eyes to like smoke it out and bring it all together, really. This is my version of a smoky eye recently, because you guys know it's not my strong point. But yeah, I will then take either one of these two shades here. This one is called Marzipan, and this one here, the golden shade, is called Creme Brulee. I'm going to mix them together today. I don't cut the crease, I literally just whack it on and hope for the best, really. I'm just going to take this like little packer brush. This is a Jeffree Star one. I literally just mix them together and pack it onto like this part of my eye. Just to add a bit of shimmer, not too much. I just kind of like take that across my eyelid. Just for a really, really natural like shimmer. The shimmers actually really are amazing in this palette. Usually I would cut the crease. Well, not really. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Obviously they stand out more if they cut the crease. But today I want something a bit natural, so we're just going with that. And I'm going to take the Marzipan shade, which is the pinker shade, and just dab that in the middle of my eye. In the corner and blend out with my finger a bit. I'm then going to take my mascara. For mascara, it's nothing different. I'm still using my Lash Sensational by Maybelline. It's my favourite. It just does the job. I just coat my lashes with this. I just find this is the most amazing mascara you ever did see in your life. And it's cheap. I think it's like $7.99. Like, guys, not even one coat yet. And then the last two things to do are highlight and lips. So my highlight hasn't really changed. I'm still loving the MAC Whisper of Guilt, but the only thing that has changed is before I put on highlight, I always spray my Iconic London spray. I do it on half my face first. I have my highlighter brush and just put it in there and then add it on. I just find that this helps to like let it blend a bit more, make it look a bit more natural. Like, guys, can you see now? Better on this side. Wow. I mean, the highlight itself is gorgeous, but with that extra help from the spray, it just pops. For lips, I haven't really been doing much. I've been really reaching back for my Too Faced lip injection. Just make my lips look really glossy and plump. So I just apply that all over my lips. It's probably going to start tingling in a minute because it is a plumping lip gloss. But yeah, that is literally it. That is all for today's video, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon with another video. Bye, guys.